Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Basketball on WXTC. John Robbins joined by Justin Logan for tonight's PAC Athletics matchup between the Thiel College Tomcats and the Waynesburg University Yellow Jackets. Thiel coming in at 2-15, 1-12 in the PAC, looking for their second win. The only win that they have on the year in the PAC against the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets earlier in the season. A 55-53 win at Waynesburg, led by Destiny Johnson's 34 points, put them ahead for their lone conference win. So a big opportunity tonight. And the leading scorer for the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets not in attendance today, Avery Robinson. The last time these two teams played was 16 points on that game. She averaged 14 points before leaving the team. Thiel College comes into this one after a devastating loss on Saturday. A rough one against Allegheny, and two Thiel College alumni and legends put them nicely. Jess Formelker, the assistant coach there, the leading scorer, was a tough staff to go against, but they turn around to today, a quick turnaround, only 1 day's rest, see how that affects that, but Waynesburg's also feeling it with a game on Saturday as well. Thiel on a 10-game losing streak, hoping to snap that after their last win was against Pitt Bradford on December 6th. So they're looking for that first win in 11 tries. It'll be a great night here tonight on Monday Night Basketball. A whiteout here in the Big League Gymnasium, Main-Paw Court. So we obviously talked in the pregame, you and I, just, off air. It's the Destiny Johnson show. It's been since the beginning. There's no working around it. There's no ignoring it. It's Destiny Johnson. The last time that she played Waynesburg, she ended up on the D3 Hoops Team of the Week.
Right.
She has all these accolades. In our biased opinion, should be Player of the Year in the PAC. She's put the most impact on her team. She creates opportunities. And this is a huge one tonight against a down Waynesburg team. Also on a losing streak of their own with 5 losses in a row. Led by head coach Sam Jones in his 15th season. He's been around the block. He's had 8 winning seasons. Their last one was in 2017, 2018. 7 with 15-plus wins and 2 with 20-plus. So, he has built the program before. They've been within a game of the conference final several times, within 2 points, actually, in one of their runs that I saw when I was doing research for this game. So a big opportunity tonight for the Tomcats to go against the program that's kind of fledgling as of late. And, this team, they're still out. Taylor Suzani not out there today. So one of their three-point threats is not out there. She has the most three-point attempts and makes on the team. It's going to be tough to claw back without that stretching presence, but we'll have to look at Lexi Wagner for that. She's provided that at times. She started and played in all 17 games out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Keystone Oaks High School. And Destiny Merriweather with a thumb injury, unable to really shoot, but has made up for it on the boards and just being a defensive presence. So, Destiny does have some players around her, but when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, it starts and ends with Destiny Johnson.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Looking at a game like this, both teams a little underdeveloped this season, didn't hit the strides that they wanted to hit, but only one team has Destiny Johnson. I think that's the advantage tonight for Thiel Tomcats. And a big name to look at, 1 day's rest, Saturday's game, Gianna Arnese. She really caught fire behind the arc. And we're going to see if she has that still going on tonight, because that would be a big help in Thiel's favor. As you said, no Taylor tonight.
I was counting. There are 12 freshmen between these two teams. Very young. You mentioned the underdeveloped thing. I wanted to get that count right for you. So, 12 freshmen between these two teams. As you mentioned, Gianna Arnese, she had 14 points on Saturday, the leading scorer for the Tomcats. Tied a season high for minutes on last Wednesday's game against Bethany with 23, filling in some roles for the Tomcats as we get ready for tonight's game. We'll step aside for the national anthem on WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. This is John Roberts, the voice of Thiel College football, and you're listening to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania.
When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love everything.
You guys, I love this song. I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Ugh! I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that. Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow, have you practiced the most popular bird songs for the year?
Of course.
Catchy. I like it. River, how's the temperature?
It's a refreshing 52 degrees, man.
I love it. Turtle.
He's not here yet, man.
He's late every morning. Okay. Squirrel.
The forest has been preparing just for you. To learn more about cool things to do in the forest, visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. John Robbins joined by Justin Logan for Monday Night Hoops between the Thiel College Tomcats and the Waynesburg University Yellow Jackets. If you're just joining us, this game was rescheduled from earlier in the year, and we are here on a nice Monday night. As we've been saying, as of lately, cold, a little bit of snow earlier today in Greenville, Pennsylvania. Nice and warm inside of Big League Gymnasium as the crowd continues to file in for this whiteout game. The theme for tonight, we look at the starters. We'll go with the Yellow Jackets of Waynesburg University. J-Lo, do you want to list those off?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're going tonight with Emmy Sato, Rayleigh Furlong, Annika Dansbury, Arby Barnes, and Tori.
And now looking at the Thiel College Tomcats, the home-standing team tonight wearing gray jerseys, white numbers, blue trim, teal across the chest, and blue with white trim. Number 11, Shayla Foster getting the start, the freshman guard from East Liverpool, Ohio. Lexi Wagner, a sophomore guard from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Keystone Oaks. We mentioned her in the pregame. Destiny Johnson, senior forward from Baltimore, Maryland. Destiny Merriweather, the senior forward from Youngstown, Ohio. And Gianna Arnice, the leading scorer on Saturday from Carbondale, Pennsylvania, the sophomore guard as we get started here. Thiel, as I mentioned, wearing their gray jerseys. Waynesburg wearing ball black, white numbers, orange trim on their jerseys with jackets across the chest in orange with white trim. Teams getting set for tip-off. Once again, John Robbins joined by Justin Logan for tonight's matchup. Going to the tip-off circle, Destiny Johnson and Tori Weslowski. And let's get ready to go here on Monday Night Basketball. It tips it away, and here we go. Lexi Wagner with possession, moving right to left. Gianna Arnice gets it on the near side wing. Wagner passes over to Foster, over the Wagner, back over to Arnice. Looking over options is quick defense on this left side of the court for Waynesburg, using kind of a zone look, very swinging action. It looks like there to kind of paint the picture for you. The shot by Lexi Wagner is missed. Now Yellow Jackets take over. Tipped and intercepted. Shayla Foster with a free run to the basket. Goes up with the right hand. That one will fall, and Thiel opens up the scoring.
That's the way to stay aggressive on defense. She had the missed three-pointer there into the passing lanes, easy 2 points. Not what we saw last game from Allegheny.
This team coming out firing on defense. You mentioned earlier in the pregame the 1 day's rest. We'll see if that comes into effect later into the game for either of these teams. Maybe more rotation. We'll have to see how this thing develops as we watch this game. On the far side, Yellow Jackets will inbound. They bring it into the top of the key. Dansby has it, flips it over to the foul line. That pass is incomplete, goes back to Shayla Foster. Lexi Wagner has it, takes it out, passes over to Destiny Merriweather, puts it up with the right hand. She'll get it to go. 4-0 Thiel early. Throws it to the near side. Lexi Wagner close in coverage. Drives in. Merriweather switches onto the responsibility. Over to the near side wing. Let's open a three. No good. Just a little bit long and off the backboard. They fight for it. Destiny Johnson pushes it towards the out-of-bounds line, but it was last hit by Emily Seto.
Go ahead.
The freshman forward/guard from Allison, Pennsylvania. But go ahead, J-Lo.
Yeah, right now, both teams working in the 2-3 zone right now. Very active.
The high wings for Waynesburg as they bring it over across half court. Gianna Arnice puts one up for three. That one will fall. She continues her hot streak from Saturday. The Wednesday's rest did not cool her off the backboard and in. Thiel up a commanding 7-0. Puts it up, the layup no good for Dansby. Drives in, Destiny Johnson pulls up from the foul line, gets to Arnice, almost gets it. Lexi Wagner wide open three. That one will fall, cannot leave Wagner that wide open. 10-0 Thiel, and Thiel in command right now.
This must be the best start all year right here.
Oh, absolutely. They're firing on all cylinders. Dansby, the leader in assists, has it on the top of the key. Flips to the far side, that one's mishandled. Manages to stay in. Rayleigh Furlong on that recovery. Drives in, does Dansby. Tucks it under her arm. Unable to get it to go. The putback will fall, and Waynesburg finally breaks the shutout. Emily Seto on that make. Dansby now the leading scorer of the squad, 6.7 points per game. Wagner passes it inward to the foul line. Merriweather flips it to the outside. Foster for three. No good. First shot in almost 4 possessions. Destiny Johnson goes back up with the left hand. No good. Dansby has it on the far side. One of the few seniors on this Yellow Jacket squad. Flips it over the top. Gets it to the outside corner. Work it around the perimeter. Passes it in. Drives in with the right hand. Ripped away by Gianna Arnice. And here come the Tomcats going the other direction on the fast break. She slows it up, and they set up on a 5-on-5. Gianna Arnice for three. No good. Got the pass back from Lexi Wagner. And missed the three-pointer from the wing. 6:45 to go, 10-2 Thiel leads if you're just joining us. Women's basketball on a Monday night here on WXTC. Puts it up for three, no good. Destiny Merriweather with the rebound, flips it over to Wagner. That one off her foot, tries to wrangle it in, and she does. Got her dribble back, Gianna Arnice has it, flips to the top of the key to Destiny Johnson, drives in with the right hand, she is fouled hard.
Yeah, that's a good drive there by Destiny.
Tori Weslowski from Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, the freshman center at 5'11", commits the foul there. Third in rebounds per game on the Yellow Jackets. And Johnson will have 2 from the line to extend this lead even further. That one off the front of the rim, hits the backboard and no good. Still has an opportunity to extend this lead with 1 shot. Steps into her shot, puts it up. That one no good, rolls off the rim. Destiny Merriweather gets the offensive rebound and goes towards the rim. Passes to the far side, Arnice puts one up for three. That one will fall. Gianna Arnice steps in for Taylor Suzani and has taken the bull by the horns and has had 2 massive games, an early start here, back to only 2 for 2 from the three-point range. Puts one up for 3 on the right side, no good for the Yellow Jackets. That shot by Madison Platt. Nice save by Gianna Arnice. Flips it forward to Lexi Wagner. Thiel on the break. They slow it up as Wagner passes over to Merriweather at the Tomcat logo in the middle of the court. And then back to Wagner, over to Foster on the far side. They work around the perimeter, pass inside the Merriweather. 1 dribble, puts it up. Baby hook, that one will fall with the right hand. Timeout, Waynesburg.
It's the perfect start right now if you're a Thiel College fan, 15-2.
Amazing start. 5:34 to go. We'll step away here on WXTC.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow, have you practiced the most popular bird songs for the year?
Of course.
Catchy. I like it. River, how's the temperature?
It's a refreshing 52 degrees, man.
I love it. Turtle.
He's not here yet, man.
He's late every morning. Okay. Squirrel.
The forest has been preparing just for you. To learn more about cool things to do in the forest, visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
And welcome back to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. John Robbins joined by Justin Logan for some Monday night basketball. Tomcats versus Yellow Jackets. Thiel versus Waynesburg. As they bring it across half court, Madison Platt has it. Brings it to the near side wing, looking over her options, looks to the center. Tipped away by Destiny Merriweather. Gianna Arnice trying to rip it away. And a jump ball, and we'll go in possession of the Waynesburg University Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that's a sloppy pass there by Blatt.
Try to get it in to who we mentioned earlier, the freshman Emma Seto. This is 5'9" from Allison, Pennsylvania. Platt hands it off, passes inside to Seto, brings it up with her right hand. That one will get the lucky roll for off the front of the rim and go. Thiel up 15-4. Wagner as the point guard brings it across half court. 2-3 zone for the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets. Foster finds the gap in that zone, puts one up for three, no good. Destiny Merriweather rips it away from Waynesburg Yellow Jacket, flips it over to Wagner, gets it inside, lays down the shoulder, and a blocking foul against Allie Bailey.
Yeah, keep being aggressive right now. She's attacking them.
Merriweather having a very strong start. Seemed to be everywhere on the floor. Jessica Wagner checked into the game. Grace Adams now has for Gianna Arnice, who's 2 for 2 from the three-point line with 4:47 to go in the first quarter. Destiny Merriweather with 2 shots. First one no good off the back of the rim. Second shot for Merriweather. No good off the back of the rim. Grace Adams gets it. Flips it outside to Foster. Flips it, goes inside, puts it up. Jess Wagner, and it will fall. Wagner, the sophomore from West Forest High School.
Yeah, that's just a beautiful backdoor cut right there. Good find by Merriweather.
Flips it to the corner, puts it up. That one too long for Bailey. The rebound contested underneath the basket. Another jump ball. This one would now go in the favor of the Tomcats. There will be substitutions for the Jackets. Dansby, the senior point guard from Massillon, Ohio. Normally known for their high school football down in Massillon, but did produce a basketball prospect to Waynesburg as Wagner brings it across half court. Foster to Lexi, back over to Grace Adams, flips it inside to Jess, to Destiny to the corner to Foster. That one, no good, short.
Looks like Foster's shooting struggles continues. Didn't hit a not 1-3 last game. Already 0 for 3 here.
That one is rejected underneath the basket, but a foul by Destiny Johnson. Going to the line is Clara Page Miller, averaging 5.1 points per game, a local product for Waynesburg out of Waynesburg Central High School. Just down the road from Waynesburg University campus. First shot is good, nothing but net for her. 17-5. Thiel leads. Second shot will go. And Waynesburg within 11, 17-6. Shayla Foster brings it across half court. Flips it inside to Jessica Wagner. Gets it out, intercepted, pass intended for Lexi Wagner. Dansby is there, makes the heady play to look for it. Travels across half court, puts it up from the foul line, no good. Just off the back of the rim, does not get the lucky roll. Grace Adams had possession, flipped it to Destiny Johnson, over to Lexi Wagner. Gets it to the top of the key, throws it over. Shayla Foster looks inside, dribbles up to the top of the key, gets it to Grace Adams, gets it into Destiny Johnson, pulls up mid-range, no good. Rebounded by Jess Wagner. She pump fakes, puts it up with the right hand. Destiny Johnson, no good. 17-6, Thiel leads.
Yeah, those really good looks from Destiny Johnson. Shot she normally makes.
Absolutely. A shot that is uncharacteristic to see miss for her. one dribble step over, and that one will fall for Paige Miller.
Yeah, that's a smooth shot. Good move.
All her
space.
I feel like all her shots, so the 2 at the free throw line and that one have only hit net.
Right.
Lexi Wagner passes over. Destiny Johnson wasn't paying attention. Grace Adams stripped it away. Johnson has another shot opportunity in the mid-range. And Johnson unable to have one fall. Goes to the far side. Adams in close coverage. Passes to the top of the key. Puts it up for 3. No good. Nothing but air as it goes out of bounds. Destiny Robeson on the shot. The sophomore guard from McKeesport, Pennsylvania.
She was feeling that one. Just a little.
I mean, she had the space to shoot it. Might as well. Checking into the game, Viviana Pakarima and Gianna Arnice, the 3-point threat the last 2 games for the Tomcats.
She got a quick rest. Now she's back in the game.
Got to make sure the 3-point cannon is still accurate.
Right.
Pakarima brings it across half court. Adams underneath to Merriweather. And a blocking foul against the Jackets. 2 shots. Actually, they'll say that one was on the floor. I'm not sure why. Oh, that was against number 2, Clara Paige Miller. Pakarima has it underneath the basket, flips it underneath. Dansby is there with the interception, her second one thus far. She also leads the team in steals along with assists. Pakarima fighting from behind. Dansby puts it up. No good. .207 to go in the first quarter. Thiel leading 17-8. Waynesburg closing in slowly. 2 shots for Dansby from Washington High School. First shot is good, makes it 17-9. As I mentioned, famous for their high school football.
Right.
The Massillon Tigers. Second shot, no good. Hits every part of the rim and unable to fall. Here comes Destiny Johnson, coast to coast, right-handed layup, no good. Off the backboard.
She got fouled on that one. Missed call.
Dansby brings it across half court, crosses over, throws it to the near side. Covered by Grace Adams, drives in with the right hand, goes underneath the basket, flips it up, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. As you mentioned, Destiny Johnson did go up, face a lot of contact, and they did not call it. Flips it to the corner. Pakarima has it, flips to the top of the key. The Johnson puts one up for 3, no good. Side of the rim and goes out. Dansby now has it. Brings it over with the right hand. That one stripped away by Pakarima. And she's pleading with the ref that, well, it wasn't a reach.
Yeah, I got it because she went across the body there. But
yeah,
that was all body. I mean, all ball.
That's what they sometimes teach. You know, they went across the body, they'll call it. But, I mean, she kind of did get all ball. So
Absolutely,
you got to have the exception there if she's going to hit all ball. But calls the call and go the other way. Pakarima's second foul already. She fights for it. Destiny Johnson's there, and 2 players collide on the floor. And they seem to be okay. A scary situation. Merriweather and Miller collide. Merriweather called for the foul there. And Miller will shoot. No good, off the front of the rim, as Waynesburg has entered the double bonus. Early in this one, 1:22 to go in the first quarter. Dansby has it, flips it to the near side. Miller puts it up, wide open shot, no good, short. Gets her own rebound, tries to fight up for it. Merriweather's there to intercept it. Wagner has it, and she'll bring it over half court. Gets it to Johnson. Arnice to the corner. Good! Gianna Arnice for 3. 20-9, the Thiel Tomcats lead. Cannot stop Arnice from 3. Crosses over. Dansby tries to get it to the corner, out of bounds off of Lexi Wagner. She tried to intercept it. That pass intended for number 25, Aubrey Burns from Katanning, Pennsylvania. One of the many freshmen on this Yellow Jacket squad. Pakarima playing close defense. Dansby trying to dribble out of it, and a foul against Pakarima, her 3rd already. Shayla Foster getting subbed back into the game.
Parker Riemann coming in here with the defense intensity. Although that was just a little bit too aggressive on the last
You can't
one.
get that aggressive, especially only the first quarter when you already committed 2 fouls. And
Get chewed out by the coach there. Silly foul at
Yeah.
the bottom of the first.
first one is good for Dansby, but you're right. If Clune wants to keep this game, I mean, already a small roster. Can't have people foul out. Second shot is good. 3 for 4 from the line is Dansby. But you can't afford to start losing players. Foster brings it across half court. Flips it to the far side. Lexi Wagner for 3, no good. That one tipped away by Wagner, but Waynesburg gets possession of it. Burns comes the other direction, moving left to right. 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dansby has it at the top of the key. Lexi Wagner on defense. Flips it over the top. That one tipped away. Destiny Johnson makes a beautiful play, and they'll say she's out of bounds. The great hustle play by Destiny Johnson, something she's had all year. You know, maybe if she's not making the buckets, not getting the rebound, she'll at least hustle from opening whistle to closing whistle.
Absolutely. She's the motor of this team, the engine.
Passes it inside, spins, puts it up with her right hand, and that one will go.
It's a good move, good look there.
Marley Wolf with the make. Gets it over, drives in Lexi Wagner, 3 seconds to go, pulls up the jumper, no good. Arnice, second shot wouldn't have counted anyways, as the buzzer will sound. We'll send a break here on WXTC 80.1 FM, Thiel 20, Waynesburg 13.
Lads and lasses, thank you for tuning in to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Feed your mind, feed your soul.
When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love everything.
You guys, I love this song. I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Ugh! I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
This is John Robbins, the voice of Thiel College football, and you're listening to WXCC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. And welcome back to WXCC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania, a special Monday night edition of Thiel College basketball. Women's basketball between the Tomcats and the Waynesburg University Yellow Jackets. If you're just joining us, Thiel leads 20-13. John Robbins joined by Justin Logan on the call tonight. A fresh 10 minutes and a second quarter coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. The first quarter, Thiel College defense. They were in the passing lanes. They got 6 points off of turnovers already. And Gianna Arnese, 9 hot points in the first quarter, all behind the arc.
She's had 23 points in 5 quarters of play. And a travel against Tori Weslowski. She had 14 on Saturday and then 9 today, as you mentioned.
Right.
So 23.
Leads all scorers right now at 9.
Lexi Wagner gets to Foster. Back to Wagner and Foster as they pass it back and forth. And that one's tipped away by Dansby. Trying to go coast to coast, works inside the middle of the lane, puts it up with the right hand, no good, off the bottom of the rim. Arnese gets the rebound, working the other direction for Lexi Wagner. Dribbles with the right hand, spins out, gets it to Foster, gets inside to Johnson, mid-range, no good. She found the gap in the zone and put up a wide open mid-range, unable to fall. A little bit of kind of a shoulder injury bugging her the last few games. I mean, a little bit off on the offensive side, but still able to provide that motor that you spoke of. Flipped over inside to Destiny Merriweather, who tips it away. Arnese got the steal, courtesy of Destiny Merriweather, and the Tomcats go the other direction. Pulled up mid-range, flip inside to Merriweather. What a beautiful play by Destiny Johnson. Destiny to Destiny for 2.
It's a great defensive combo. And now they show me who they can do on the offensive side. That's a great find there from Destiny Johnson.
With the right hand, pulls up, no good. Rebounded by Merriweather. She rips it away from Marley Wolf. Destiny Johnson holding that one shoulder. And she goes across over half court, seems to be okay. A little bit of a scary sight to see. Lexi Wagner brings it across half court, gets it to Shayla Foster on the far side. Dansby in close pursuit on defense, gets it underneath to Merriweather, pulls up, no, gets it out to Arnice for three, no good. Her first miss tonight beyond the arc. Dansby with possession. Flips it over, drives in, gets it over to the near side, puts it up for three, no good. That one will go out of bounds and will go in possession of the Tomcats.
Yeah, right now, no offense to find for Waynesburg.
No, they just keep missing shots, and they don't really have good opportunities either. As Lexi Wagner brings it across half court, Shayla Foster's on the far side, flips it inside to Merriweather, finds Johnson underneath, unable to complete the passes. Yellow Jackets in hot pursuit. That was Emma Seto on defense. Dansby drives in with the left hand, spins, gets it to the far side. And that one's intercepted by Arnice, going coast to coast. She goes up with the right hand, fouled on the way up, and no good. She'll have 2 shots from the line with 7:37 to go in this first half. Early in the second quarter, though. Subbing in is Emily Scavidio, a freshman from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. First shot off the front of the rim, no good. One more shot at it as Madison Platt looks to check in. From Folensby, West Virginia. Second shot for Arnice will fall off the back of the rim. 7:37 to go. And inbounds it. Platt has possession, and she brings it across half court. Gets it to the near side. Drives in with her right hand, gets it back out to Platt for three. No good. Off the front of the rim. Wagner gets it on the rebound, and she brings it across half court. Passes it forward to Shayla Foster underneath. Tries to look for somebody on the outside. That's Arnice. No good. That one off the foot of Marley Wolf and into her possession.
Back-to-back good looks there from both teams, unable to hit.
That one for three, no good. Rebounded by Arnice, a very easy one. Looks like just a high looping pass more than a shot. And Lexi Wagner has it. Arnice to Johnson, to Foster in the corner. She finally gets one to fall. 26-13.
The streak ends.
Shayla Foster got it to the corner, gets it to go. Flips it over, does Platt. Close defense by the Tomcats. Puts it up for three, no good at the front of the rim. Drives in with her shoulder, and that one will be called a foul. 2 shots.
And a brick wall there by Emily Scavido.
Emma Seto going to the line. We said her a lot tonight. The leading rebounder of this team, averaging almost 10 a game at 9.2.
Yeah, she's definitely in the trenches early tonight. Just team unable to score points.
Seto coming in at 5'9", puts up the first shot and good. Certainly the reason why she's getting all these rebounds. 166 on the year coming into this one. Second shot is good. Both very quality free throw shots, and we go the other direction with the Tomcats leading by 11, 26-15. Arnice passes it up to Foster, to Lexi Wagner on the far side. Pump fake by Foster, back over to Lexi Wagner. Foster to Arnice. Gets over to Foster, has an open Wagner, puts it up from the wing. No good. Rebound by Foster and a travel. Picked up her pivot foot and tried to get it out to Destiny Johnson. 6:07 to go. Platt has it, brings it across half court, picks up her dribble, and looks around the perimeter at her teammates. They flip it around a couple times, ends up back in Platt's possession in the corner on the near side. Drives in, flips to the far side. Foster is there with the turnover, intercepted. Driving down with her left hand, flips it out to Arnice. She almost pulls up from three, decides to opt not to, gets to the foul line to Scavidio, over to Wagner. Scavidio with the nice cut inside. Doesn't find anything. One dribble, pivots, puts it up. No good. Wagner's there, tries to rip it out of possession. They all crumble to the floor, and a jump ball as two teams are fighting for it.
Too many turnovers right now. I know it's credit to Thiel's defense, but man, if you're a Waynesburg fan, you would have to be disgusted right now the way they're just throwing the ball.
And they're lucky that Thiel hasn't been able to convert, or else, I mean, Thiel will be in much more control than they already are right now. But a good point there. I mean, Waynesburg's got to fix these turnovers, and fast. They're still in this thing if they make a quick change on offense. Platt passes it outside to Robeson, and that one goes out of bounds, and ill-averted pass by Destiny Robeson.
There's another turnover right there. I don't know who she was passing the ball to.
Looked like Rayleigh Furlong, but we truly don't know. Timeout by Waynesburg, a 30-second timeout, so we'll step away here on WXTC 88.1 FM. Thiel 26, Waynesburg 15.
When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love everything.
You guys, I love this song. I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Ugh! I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
And welcome back to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. John Robbins joined by Justin Logan. 5:19 to go in this first half. John Robbins, Justin Logan, Dara Edwards back in the studio, making us sound nice over the airwaves on 88.1 FM. Wagner brings it across half court. That's Lexi Wagner. Flips it on the far side to Scavidio. Nice pass inside. And then a nice cut, arguably even better cut by Scavidio.
Right.
But that one's ripped away as she went up for the basket and did not make it. Clara Page Miller flips it inside. Backs down her defender. Clara Page Miller for three. No good. Short. She drives in, gets her own rebound. And that's rejected by Arnice, but goes in the hands of a Waynesburg player. That's Rayleigh Furlong, and she gets to go.
It's a good start there. Second chance points. That's how you get back into a game.
From Cornerstone Christian Prep in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They work around the outside. Arnice has it. Flips it on the far side on a long pass. This one, the skip pass to Arnice. Bounce pass. They work it around the outside. Foster, no good. Off the front of the rim. A lot of those three-pointers short today for the Tomcats. Flips it to the far side to Robeson. Step back three ball, no good. On one air ball, then rebounded by Waynesburg. Second chance opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Puts it up, Miller, no good. Rebounded by Dansby, puts it up from the free throw line. That one also no good. Yellow Jackets dominating the boards on this possession. Goes through the legs of Robeson, that one stays in bounds. Dansby, and they set up on a 5-on-5 set. Drives in, floater, no good. A beautiful floater. That one rejected out of bounds by Destiny Johnson as Waynesburg just completely dominated the boards in that possession. Wow.
Good timeout there by the coach. Lit a fire in this team.
Absolutely. I mean, as we mentioned in the pregame, this coach has been around 15 seasons at Waynesburg, 8 winning seasons. A little bit of a lull lately. Last time they had a winning season was 2017-2018.
Right. Young team.
Very young team.
Developing a lot of young players. As you can see tonight.
Flips it inside. Miller drives in with the right hand, puts it up mid-range. That one will fall. And Waynesburg gets on the board. 26-19. Brings it across half court. Foster flips over to Lexi Wagner. Arnice in the corner. Puts it up for three. No good off the top of the backboard. That one is ripped away from Scavidio, but out of bounds. Sorry, Scavidio technically had possession. She was out of bounds, and then we'll go in the possession of the Yellow Jackets. Allie Bailey, who was the one that ripped it away.
Yeah, game tightened up a little bit. I don't think Arnice can shoot that shot there. Too early in the shot clock.
And I'll let that bleed out a little bit, especially as we reach the later stages of the first half, kind of bleed clock a little bit going into halftime. That one tipped away by Foster, and she's unable to bring it in. So they just slightly paused the game a little bit as Foster tried to cause a turnover. Dansby flips it over to the far side to Wolf. Drives in, nice pass inside to Dansby. Miller, no good, out the back of the rim. Rebounded by Destiny Johnson. She jumped over everybody. She drives across the court, coast to coast, Euro step, no good. Fouled on the way up, 2 shots. Beautiful Euro step by Destiny Johnson to get around her defender and put it up with the left hand, unable to have that one fall.
Absolutely. Shoulder affecting her shot a bit, so she's attacking the free throw line as she does best.
Destiny Johnson, the senior forward from Baltimore, Maryland, Western High School. Wearing number 23, a very fitting number, I'd say, for her.
Yet to score in this game.
Oh, an opportunity here from the free throw line. And she breaks the no scoring tonight, so 1 point for her. But more importantly, puts the Tomcats up by 8. Second shot is good. And with 3:01 to go, Thiel leads 28-19. Waynesburg trying to pass into the press of the Tomcats. Brings it across half court, full speed. Rayleigh Furlong has it. Gets it to the corner, picks up her dribble. Dansby puts it up for 3. That one will fall. Wow, that one was directly into the hoop. Brings Waynesburg within 6. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot, J-Lo. Wow. Lexi Wagner passes inside the Merriweather. Rips across over to Arnice. Gets it to Foster. Open 3. No good. A little bit too strong. Foster quickly getting back on defense as Dansby has it. Brings it across the half-court line. Drives him with the right hand. Puts it up. That one almost rejected, and that one, as Dansby falls, she is fouled. And 28-22, Waynesburg trailing as Dansby goes to the line. .227 to go. First shot is good. 28-23. Dansby is a very good shot, just not enough opportunities.
Right.
Second shot good. And Waynesburg within 4. 1 possession if you get a 3 and a foul, but more or less 2. Lexi Wagner on the far side. Gets to Shayla Foster at top of the key. Some quick passing around the perimeter, frees up some space. Wagner's in the corner, unable to put it up. Destiny Johnson with the mid-range area, finds the gap in his zone, no good. That one goes out of bounds and stays in the possession as Merriweather and Miller were fighting for it.
Waynesburg defense tighten up in the interior. Not a lot of room for Destiny on that shot there.
2:07 to go in the second quarter. Wagner puts it to the near side to Foster. Picks up her dribble, puts it up. That one long. That one off the hands of Dansby, but stays in bounds and eventually gets back to Annika Dansby. Throws it to the far side wing, flips it to the top of the key. Dansby for 3, no good. A little bit long. Destiny Johnson has it, goes coast to coast. Has Foster on the far side, has a trailer. Nice, beautiful pass. What a pass by Destiny Johnson. The no-look from Johnson to Foster.
Beautiful. Magic Johnson-like pass there.
Fits the name, doesn't it?
Absolutely. The playmaking by Destiny Johnson is just unbelievable.
I mean, she hasn't contributed on the scoreboard, but she's contributed as an assist woman tonight, making
Absolutely.
2 beautiful passes. And I mean, you can't say anything else. I mean, if she's not having a good night shooting-wise, she'll figure out a way to contribute to this team.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've been singing her praises all year, and I still don't think it's enough. We did miss there. Waynesburg will have 2 shots. Gianna Arnice committed her second foul.
Yeah, seems like every time Thiel makes a great play, Waynesburg's either at the free throw line or fighting for second chance points. And just like that, it's a 5-point game. So
you can't give up those shots when Thiel's just kind of been dominating defensively, creating turnovers. And I mean, they have to convert on those as the first shot is good. Second shot doesn't get the roll for her. Rebounded by Jess Wagner. Lexi Wagner now has it. Not to be confused. Lexi gets it over to Destiny Merriweather. Arnice brings it to the wing. Far side to Foster. Passes inside of Wagner. That one's off her hands and intercepted to Tori Weskovicki. That one's a pulled up mid-range jumper. No good. A little bit long. Rebounded by Waynesburg. Seto has it. Gets to the wing. Pulls up for 3. Short. That one rebounded by Foster. No, it'll be a fight for it on the ground. A loose ball fight ends up in a jump ball, goes in favor of the Tomcats. Marley Wolf was in there for the Yellow Jackets. 51.4. And Lexi Wagner will bring it across half court. Shayla Foster is on the far side. Jess Wagner got possession of it. Gianna Arnice has it on the near side, fires it far, skip pass to Shayla Foster. Lexi Wagner into Destiny Merriweather. Pump fakes, gets it back out to Lexi Wagner. Over to Foster, open three, good! Under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Thiel 33, Waynesburg 25. Drives in with the right hand, body checked as she goes on the way up, and a foul against Destiny Merriweather.
Big shot there from Shayla Foster. They're going to leave her open. She's got to knock down the shots there.
I think even better ball movement by this team. I mean, they've been getting open shots. I mean, they know how to move the zone. I mean, that's the big thing when you're doing. You got to get the zone moving. You got to create space for you. Create those gaps in the zone. Gianna Arnice is there on defense. Has a wide open lane to the basket. I'm going to wrangle it in. Flips it inside and keeps it in bounds. As Waynesburg goes the other direction. A pass outside intended for Dansby. Jess Wagner comes in on defense and disrupts that play.
Yeah, back to your point about the zone. They have seen zone defenses almost all season long, even just Saturday. So they should know how to play it well as you see the ball movement, getting shooters open.
Dansby underneath the basket to inbound. Quick inbound, puts it up with the left hand. Correction, right hand, no good. Rebounded by Seto, but Arnice rips it away. She holds it close, and a jump ball goes in favor of Waynesburg. 3.7 to go in this first half. 33-25. Dansby to inbound. Short clock, puts it up. That one won't fall. Jess Wagner will have it, and we'll dribble out the rest of this clock in the first half. 33-25, Thiel has the lead going into halftime. We'll send it back to the studio to Dara Edwards, who will be playing music for us at halftime to kind of take over the break, and we'll come back for second half of action on WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Getting ready for the second half of action between the Thiel College Tomcats and the Waynesburg University Yellow Jackets in Monday Night Basketball, a special edition, not normally thing we have here on campus, but nonetheless, we are here to cover this one. Looking at some of the stats from the first half, Emma Seto with 10 rebounds for the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets, also totaling in 6 points. The leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets is Annika Dansby with 8, and she also has 6 rebounds. But we'll also have on the Thiel side of things, Destiny Johnson still putting up an impressive performance on the boards with 6 total rebounds, but only 2 points. She has 5 assists, though. Destiny Merriweather with 6 points and 4 rebounds. The 2 leading scorers, Shayla Foster and Gianna Arnice, both with 10 points and 3 rebounds apiece. But Arnice has 1 assist, says Foster's 0. The one big storyline, J-Lo, that you pointed out was the turnovers between these two teams. 19 combined turnovers, 11 from Waynesburg, 8 from the Thiel Tomcats. A tough first half, but Thiel has really taken advantage of these turnovers, has 12 points caused from turnovers compared to Waynesburg's 3. But Waynesburg getting more contributions off the bench with 9, but only Thiel only having 2 points off the bench. So something to look out for.
Yeah, so far this game has been a tale of 2 quarters. The first quarter was all Thiel. Second quarter, Waynesburg fought their way back into this game. And we set up for a good second half.
Yes, we are. The 13-12 second quarter, you mentioned how close it was. We go 0-0 now. 33-25, 0-0 in this third quarter as we get started 6 seconds in. Lexi Wagner in the corner, passes it to Gianna Arnice, puts one up for 3. That one is tipped away by Dansby. And here come the Yellow Jackets now moving right to left in the second half. John Robbins shown by Justin Logan if you're just joining us. A pass from the foul line deeper into Waynesburg territory is deflected away by Destiny Johnson, who takes the turnover the opposite direction. Merriweather was almost there for the rebound, but it's ripped out of her hands, going the other direction for Waynesburg. Annika Dansby has it, drives him with the right hand, puts it up. That one is good. And she adds to her point total, moving to 8. 33-27, Waynesburg within 6, 9:13 to go. Lexi Wagner flips it inside. Johnson to Merriweather with the left hand, a little bit too much power behind it. Merriweather tries to fight for her own rebound, unable to handle it. On the Jackets, and they go for the jump ball, and Waynesburg will get possession.
Yeah, that was a good pass there by Destiny Johnson. Merriweather just missed it. Probably surprised she was that wide open.
9:02 to go in the third quarter, just starting here in the second half. 33-27. Dansby crosses half court, goes to the far side, flips it in. Weslowski is there, gets it down low to Seto. Puts one up for 3 on the far side. Rayleigh Furlong got it from Seto underneath and puts the Yellow Jackets within 4. A early the second half run for the Yellow Jackets. They flip it around, goes inside. Johnson out to Foster, who puts it over to Arnice, a wide open 3, no good. That one for Merriweather with the right hand, and she gets it to go. Despite having a thumb that was a little bit sprained and wrap all over it, gets it to go with the right hand and puts Thiel back up by 6. Pass inside to the foul line to Weslowski. That one tipped away by Arnice, fights back for possession. Open 3 from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Throws it down the middle of the court. Foster is there in quick pursuit of the Yellow Jackets, and fouled on the way up is Foster. Aubrey Burns was one that committed the foul, but go ahead, J-Lo.
Yeah, I was just about to say, already a good fast-paced start to the second half.
Yellow Jackets taking advantage of some early Thiel mistakes. Shayla Foster, the freshman, taking foul shots from East Liverpool, Ohio. First shot is good. That one gives her the roll. Foster making her 4th career start tonight. Second shot for her. That one back of the rim, no good. Tipped away. Johnson's there, and it stays on offensive side of the ball court for the Tomcats. Arnice has it, flips it over in the middle of the court to Lexi Wagner. That one is tipped up by Dansby. She brings it in, has a wide open lane to the rim. Destiny Merriweather gets in as a trailer. Does not matter. Dansby with a beautiful pull-up layup with the right hand and gets it to go. Waynesburg back within 5. Lexi Wagner has it at the top of the key. Back to Wagner from Foster. Back over to Foster on the near side wing. Johnson drives into the lane, puts it up. That one will not go for her, but she'll have 2 shots to make up for it.
Yeah, strong drive, strong take there. Not scoring, shooting the ball well, but still getting to the free throw line.
If you're not making it from actually in the game, might as well get the free shots from the charity stripe. Only 2 points in the first half. Shakes, puts it up. That one will fall for her, 37-31. Johnson, a very unique setup when she goes to the foul line. Spins it takes 3 dribbles and then shakes into her shot and gets the second one to go. 38-31, 7:25 to go in the third quarter. Dansby gets away from pressure, drives in with her right hand across half court, now gets inside the 3-point line, passes to the outside, an extra pass to Miller, who looks around the perimeter. Wagner's there to try and pick it off, unable to, and there goes back to Dansby. Guarded by Lexi Wagner, flips it inside to the lane, drives in with the right hand off the foot of Merriweather, puts it up with her right, and gets it to go. Tori Weslowski, the freshman center, coming alive in the second half.
Yeah, I think she has to get involved for Waynesburg to have a chance. She's the tallest one on the floor, so.
Left-handed layup by Merriweather doesn't go. Here come the Yellow Jackets going the other direction. Seto is there and flips it to Dansby as she carries it across half court with her left hand. Throws it to the near side. Stops, pulls up, mid-range, no good. Nothing but air on that one by Clara Page Miller. Pass inside. Weslowski puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Johnson, who runs into Weslowski. And the Waynesburg coach, Sam Jones, complaining about that call as Marley Wolf checks into the game, averages 6.2 points per game. Playing all 18 games for the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets. Merriweather passes into Lexi Wagner, and they bring it across half court with 6:18 to go. 38-33, Tomcats lead. Passes inside to Johnson. Works it inside with her right hand, spins, pivots, backs out to Wagner, and they slow it up a little bit. Work around the perimeter, Arnisi in the corner. Johnson, skip past to Foster, wrangles that one, and almost went out of bounds. Foster flips it over to Wagner. Pass inside to Johnson, puts up. The mid-range jumper falls for Destiny Johnson.
Nothing. It is. That's a big shot there for her confidence.
Definitely needed that one, as you mentioned. Her confidence shooting-wise, not really on point tonight, but still making other plays as Lexi Wagner tips it away, gets it back into Waynesburg's possession as Dansby had a shot that went long. Destiny Johnson brings it across half court. Euro steps, fires it to Merriweather, a powerful pass underneath, and we'll have that one fall. Smart play by Johnson, though, had a cutting Merriweather. Merriweather just didn't expect it underneath.
Yeah, I saw where it was going. That's a good find there. Probably 2 advance.
40-33, Thiel leads this one, 5:28 to go in the third quarter. Dansby gets it to the near side wing, drives in with her left hand, puts it up, no good. Shot by Marley Wolf, they go to the floor. Jump ball will go in the favor of the Tomcats. Sam Jones complaining to the referee once again.
Yeah, it feels like he missed a call there.
See if there's a... Sam Jones tries to pump up his team, and floor is wiped off by Thiel men's basketball player A.J. Green, and let's get going the other direction. Lexi Wagner pass inside, the no look to Destiny Merriweather. That one tipped away by Dansby. Some close defense. Skip pass to Shayla Foster. Pass inside to Johnson. Over to Arnise, puts it up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Merriweather. Over to Foster underneath. Rebounded by Merriweather again, no good. tipped up in the air by Arnice, and it goes the opposite direction to Dansby. And stops at the perimeter as they work it around against the zone. Pass inside, spins at the free throw line. Pass underneath, the beautiful back cut by Wolf, and that one goes in with a right hand. Thiel up by 5 now as Waynesburg gets the key 2-pointer. Lexi Wagner brings it across half court. Passes inside of Merriweather. Looks over to Arnice. Her foot's on the line, no good on the long 2.
Cold start for Arnice the second half here, 0 for 3.
4:17 to go, clock ticking in the third quarter. Flips to the top of the key to Dansby. She looks around, drives in, and she passes over to Wolf. Looks over. Clara Page Miller. Hands it over. Nobody's there to answer the call to the pass from Clara Page Miller. I guess you could say it was intended for Emma Seto, who got a hand on it, but that one just ends up going out of bounds. Seto wasn't so tall with the wingspan, and there would have been no way that she got there, but nice effort, nice hustle play to get there, but unable to bring it in as Destiny Johnson has it across half court. Arnice in the corner, looks over her options, one dribble, gets it into Merriweather. One-handed, flips it over to Lexi Wagner, wide open 3, no good. The late coverage by Seto. But in the perspective of college basketball, that was a wide open 3 for Lexi Wagner. Pass underneath, no good as it is tipped away by Destiny Johnson. 3:34 to go in this third quarter. Jessica Wagner and Grace Adams check into the game. Destiny Merriweather and Gianna Arnice check out. Dansby looking to inbound, gets a short inbound and falls over, and that one goes out of bounds for Clara Page Miller.
Yeah, she just slipped over the own foot there and fell down.
Shayla Foster will be at point guard, brings it across half court. Passes over to Grace Adams. Foster inside to Jessica Wagner. Out to Lexi Wagner. One dribble. Inside to Destiny Johnson off her shoulder. Nice save by Grace Adams, and they go the opposite direction as Dansby grabs it. Clune frustrated a little bit on the far side. Dansby for 3. That one will fall. Waynesburg within 2. Foster gets it over to Johnson. Wagner back out to Johnson. Drives in, pulls up mid-range jumper, no good, way short on that one.
Yeah, she left that one short, didn't jump at all.
Wide open 3 from the wing, no good. That one bricks off the rim, drives in, fakes the pass outside, doesn't get the layup to go, does Wolf.
A big shot there for the lead, first lead of the night.
Jessica Wagner out to Destiny Johnson, no good on the 3 ball. Wolf looking to tie this game up. This is their closest Waynesburg's been since 2-0 in this game.
Yep, thanks to Dansby, 16 points. She's one of the only seniors on this team, as you can see, showing her leadership.
But you were mentioning how this team was trying to look for their first lead of the night. Thiel at one point led by 13 in the first quarter. Drives in. Wolf looking to tie it, and she does. First time it's been tied since way early in this game when Thiel took a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a good move by Wolf. Got Wagner on the ball fake, right into the midi.
Passes it in to Jess Wagner. Scavadio is there. That one's off the foot of Dansby and stays in the direction of the Tomcats. Thiel trying to hang on and not give up their first lead to Waynesburg of the day.
Yeah, and that's been the difference. You see the back rotation by the back defender. They've been getting beat.
Shayla Foster for 3, no good. Gets her own rebound, drives in with the right hand. Tipped off her hand, no good. And wow, Waynesburg's Emily Bennett is hip checked off the ball. Another Waynesburg Central High School product on this team. Joining her fellow freshman, Clara Page Miller. Brings it across half court. Dansby gets it to the Clara Page Miller. Robinson on the near side. Wolf's there. Gets to the top of the key, puts it up. That one, no good. Correction by Allie Bailey. 40-40. 1:25 to go in the third quarter. Shayla Foster will bring it across half court as the point guard. Trailing is Lexi Wagner. Flips to the near side to Wagner. Skip past to Grace Adams. Drives in. Looks over his options to Scavidio. Back out to Foster. To Lexi Wagner. Inside the Scavidio. Left-handed layups rejected. Robinson has it. Robeson passes to the outside. Deflected away. Shayla Foster now has it. Bringing across half court. With her right hand. Pulls up mid-range jumper. No good. Under a minute to go in this third quarter. This intensity brewing here between the Yellow Jackets and the Tomcats. Up and down we go. Robeson has it. Flips over to Dansby. Over to the corner. The wide open Wolf decides not to shoot it. Puts it up with the left hand. Fouled on the way up. No good. Waynesburg with an opportunity to take their first lead of the night.
Yeah, Wolf's third quarter approach has been amazing here, providing the offensive spark.
Wolf, the junior guard from Elwood City, Pennsylvania. Riverside High School. Misses that one. Waynesburg still tied, looking for their first lead of the night. Wolf with her second shot, 39.3 to go in the third quarter. Second shot. No good, and this game stays tied. Jess Wagner whips it away. Gets it away to Grace Adams. And they push it up half court. Shayla Foster has the top of the key. Gets it to the near side to Lexi Wagner. Foster inside to Jess Wagner, and Thiel regains the lead, 42-40. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Thiel trying to hang on to this lead. Foul is on the floor against Grace Adams. Dansby was the one she committed against. Adams' second foul of the night, the senior from Lake Ridge Academy in Cleveland, Ohio. Flips it over the top. Wolf unloads from three, no good. Unable to take the lead there. 7 seconds to go. Dansby's out of bounds, and will go in favor of the Tomcats late in this third quarter. 5 seconds left. 42-40, this game has quickly become a good one.
Yeah, set up for a big fourth quarter here.
J-Lo, we seem to have a thing with these close games. I don't know how much longer I can take it. 5 seconds to go. Johnson drives up the court. 3 seconds to go. Drives in. Mid-range jumper. No good. Unable to beat the buzzer. 42-40. Stay tuned here on WXTC 80.1 FM. Thiel leads this one, but we're going into an amazing fourth quarter of play. This is John Robbins, the voice of Thiel College Football, and you're listening to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania.
When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love everything.
You guys, I love this song. I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Ugh! I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to WXCC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Thiel 42, Waynesburg 40. Thiel at 1 point, 5:39 into the first quarter, led by 13. And now the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets are within 2, have yet to take a lead in this one. Several opportunities, including 2 foul shots by Wolf when the game was tied, a 3-pointer by Wolf as well in the third quarter that nearly put them ahead as it clanged off the back of the rim and no good. Absolutely. And now Waynesburg will get possession to potentially tie this one up as Dansby has it at the top of the key. Guarded by Foster, casts it over to the near side, flips it over to the wing, down to the corner to Wolf. That one is passed inside, back out to Wolf. Takes a couple dribbles, gets it up to Dansby, intercepted by Lexi on the way up to Dansby. Right-handed layup, falls for the Tomcats, 44-40. The start that the Tomcats needed to start off the last quarter of play. Destiny Johnson on defense on the far side. They flipped it to the far side wing. Wolf has it. Darted by Johnson. Wolf pulls up mid-range jumper. That one will fall, brings Waynesburg within 2.
Wolf answering the call every time Thiel scores.
Wolf just hasn't been able to put them ahead just quite yet. Dansby having an amazing night as well. Johnson has in the far side wing. Lexi Wagner's on the far side corner, sneaking past the defense. Pass outside, has a 3, no good. That one won't fall. Waynesburg an opportunity to take the lead with the 3 for the first time tonight. Intercepted by Johnson. Dansby one-on-one coverage, gets over, no good with the right hand. A foul against the Tomcats, and they'll go the opposite direction. Destiny Johnson, a beautiful play. She asked for a sub. Gianna Arnice will check in. Johnson just looks exhausted on that far side, doing everything for this team. Hasn't been able to contribute on the points tonight, but man, she's just done everything she possibly can. Dansby with the right hand drives in, fouled by Shayla Foster.
Yeah, got it on the hip there.
Not the foul call that you needed. 44-42. Thiel leads this one. Dansby underneath the hoop. Has a wide open Yellow Jacket at the top of the key, no good. That was Platt. It tipped away by Jessica Wagner. Shayla Foster on the far side. Brings it inside, and they'll step out to set up a 5-on-5 offense. Lexi Wagner has it. One dribble with the left hand underneath. That one won't fall. A beautiful play by Lexi Wagner, just doesn't get it to fall. Platt has it, flips it over to Dansby. Flips it inside. Looking over to Platt. Gets it to Wolf, and they work it around the outside. Dansby with the left hand drives in, gets it over to Platt to take the lead. No good, short. Scavidio has it on the rebound. Flips it over to Lexi Wagner, and here come the Tomcats moving left to right in this fourth quarter. 8:02 to go. Wagner inside the Scavidio into Jessica Wagner. No good. Doesn't get the second chance opportunity. Wolf is fouled by Scavidio.
Yeah, Blatt had some good looks in the corner. That's not the way you earn more minutes. Shooting the air balls. And then on the other end, the backdoor cut from Jess, those are layups you got to have in a tight game like this.
Both young players on their respective teams. Wagner just a sophomore, Platt a freshman. Two players that could have made very key plays in this one. As we go under 8 minutes to go. Dansby, the senior, one of the lone ones on this Waynesburg team. Flips it to the near side, drives in, Wolf, no good, unable to tie it. Rebounded by Waynesburg, step back out to Dansby, nice little dribble outside. Wolf almost pulls up. Platt now has it, covered by Lexi Wagner. Dansby with the right hand drives in. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Foster, going the opposite direction. Lexi Wagner now has it. Behind her is Wolf. Pass to the far side, easily intercepted by Dansby. A great play by her. Platt has it, steps outside, flips to the far side to Wolf, who drives in with the left hand. Puts it up. That one will tie the game at 44. Wazlowski on it. On that shot. Shayla Foster to Lexi Wagner. Foster to Arnice. Back to Foster to Wagner. They try to move the zone. Underneath the Merriweather. Drives in. Flips it back out to Lexi Wagner. Has an open 3 from the corner. No good. Arnice fighting for it underneath the basket. Wolf now has it. Dansby. Pulls up from 3. Then they take the lead for the first time tonight. The Yellow Jackets of Waynesburg. Timeout. A 30-second timeout by Rob Klum will come back. Waynesburg, their first lead of the night, 47-44.
Jill, why don't you tell the class what you did this weekend?
Well, my dad and I went in search of some magical minnows and found a zillion of them in the stream from our lookout rock. Then my sister and I escaped from an evil slug king and went back to my super twig fort for safety. Then we told stories till it got dark, and the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Wow. Where were you, Jill?
We went to the forest. It's not that far away.
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to WXTC 80.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. John Robbins, joined by Justin Logan, Tara Edwards back in the studio making us sound good. 6:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Waynesburg taking their first lead of the night, 47-44.
Yeah, right now Dansby, the only senior on the floor tonight, and she's really showing the leadership, calming down the pace, hits a big shot for the lead.
Passes inside to Merriweather, rips it through. Pass outside to Lexi Wagner to tie the game. She does! 47 all. 6:11 to go. Wolf is there. Gets it inside the corner to Platt. Drives in. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Destiny Merriweather. Unable to fully wrangle it in. Puts it up for three. Does Platt. That one short off the rim. And Jessica Wagner gets it off the ground. And Gianna Arnice gets it after she passes it out. And we continue play. Tied at 47. 55-44 to go. They work it around the perimeter. Pass inside to Destiny Merriweather. Drives in with the right hand. That one's rejected by Wislowski, and they're going the other direction. Dansby with a full head of steam. Puts it out for three. No good. Short. Rebounded by Arnice. She tucks it underneath her arms, and a foul against Waynesburg. Lexi Wagner will inbound to Shayla Foster. Scavidio's checking in, the freshman from Gettysburg. 5:26 to go. First foul of the night for Annika Dansby. Nice pass inside by Lexi Wagner. Outside to Shayla Foster, looks over her options. One dribble, passes inside to Merriweather. That one tipped away to Lexi Wagner. Arnice in the corner, puts one up for three. No.
Put him in the perfect time for one of her big shots.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And Arnice hits the deck.
See the crowd getting into it.
They're asking for a technical as Arnice hit the deck. As they were asking, as Robeson got into a little bit with Arnice. As Sam Jones argues with the ref once again. 5:01 to go, 47 all. Thiel ball following the foul call. Pass inside, over to Shayla Foster for three. No good. It would have been a massive three if Foster had that one fall. Clara Page Miller ripped through and caused a foul against Thiel, and they'll gain possession. That is Grace Adams' third of the night. 4:49 to go. Tied at 47. Dansby brings it across half court. 4:43 to go. Drives in. Almost tipped away. Foster with close defense. Amazing effort by her. Drives in, does Wolf with the right hand. Spins out with the left. Gets out to Robeson. Pass inside to Miller. Puts it up mid-range. That one will fall. A beautiful shot. And Waynesburg takes back the lead, 49-47.
Yeah, she's had that shot all night.
Yeah, it's a beautiful little jump shot from that exact location. Merriweather puts it up, gets it to go, and one! Destiny Merriweather. Try to take the lead once again. 49-49. Destiny Merriweather. The and one opportunity. No good. Scavidio tips it back to Merriweather. Right hand, no good. Rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. Dansby brings it up half court on the far side. Pass inside. No good. Rebounded by Scavidio. Out to Foster. Wislowski on the shot. 49 all. Under 4 minutes to go. Pass inside by Foster to Scavidio. Inside to Merriweather with the left hand. Gets it to go. Two massive shots by Destiny Merriweather.
It's just a perfect cut back door. Get in front of her defender. Anytime you get in front of your defender, you have to be ready for the ball, and now she does.
Beautiful. Intercepted. Tomcats have it. Lexi Wagner nearly uses possession. And timeout by Rob Clune. The perfect timeout. And the Tomcats will remain in possession. (51-49). Do not tune away, folks. 3:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Tomcats lead on WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania.
When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love everything.
You guys, I love this song. I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Ugh! I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
This is John Robbins, the voice of Thiel College football, and you're listening to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. And welcome back to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. J-Lo, I'm going to give you a little opportunity to talk. What does Thiel need to do with 3:35 to go to hang on to this lead?
Offensively, continue to move the ball. Right now it's working for them. Continue to move without the ball. It's the big thing that Destiny Merriweather's getting the job done. And on defense, you know, it's 51-49. It's a tight ball game. Back and forth is going to happen. Which team is going to make a stop? Which team is going to make the final push to win this game?
The last time these two teams played, it was a 55-53 thriller down at Waynesburg. This one's setting up to be just like that one. Grace Adams on the near side wing gets it back to Foster, pulls up from, no, does not pull up from three. Scavidio has it at the foul line. Inside, Scavidio, no good. Rebounded by Thiel, unable to wrangle it in, does Merriweather, and they fight for it. Jump ball will go in favor of the Tomcats, if they call it. I believe they did, so jump ball, and Lexi Wagner will inbound off the jump ball. 3:16 to go. Wagner. Pass over to Foster on the far side. No good long on the three-point play. Foul against Lexi Wagner. Reaching in for that ball. Emma Seto had it. And she'll get one-on-one from the line. Sorry, she'll have two shots, double bonus. Thiel committed their fifth foul of the quarter with 3:12 to go. So two shots for Emma Seto. 3:12. Seto, first shot, no good. Waynesburg, the best they can do is put it within one on these shots from Seto.
Big free throw here by Seto.
Second shot. That one is good. So Waynesburg within one, 51-50. Shayla Foster brings it across half court. Gets to the top of the key. Gets it over to Grace Adams. Down to the corner, Lexi Wagner. Pump fakes, drives in, spins. Puts it inside of Scavidio, who rips away from coverage. Merriweather, one dribble and nobody in the area code for her pass, and that one goes out of bounds. Another costly turnover. Gianna Arnice checks in. Out goes Grace Adams with 2:54 to go. Thiel hanging on to a thin 1-point lead.
Very thin.
I think even thin's an understatement.
Right.
Dansby, top of the key, flips it inside. Seto, the swing pass over, gets it to go, and Waynesburg takes the lead on the mid-range jumper from Allie Bailey. 2:35 to go. Waynesburg leads by one now. Gets it over. Lexi Wagner to Shayla Foster. Over to Wagner. Dansby comes up to play defense. Drives in. Gets it over. Foster to Lexi Wagner. Inside to Destiny Merriweather. And a push against Bailey.
It's a tough call.
Call that Tomcat fans like to hear, but
Right.
if you're a Yellow Jacket fan, maybe a little questionable. Didn't see much push there, but not making the calls on the floor. Pass close inside of Merriweather. That one's ripped away by Miller. And here come the Yellow Jackets looking to increase their lead. Dansby gets it to go. Their biggest lead of the night, 54-51.
Clutch factor from Dansby. She's put in this play all night.
The senior from Massillon, Ohio, carrying her team, trying to end her senior season right as we get to the tail end of this year. Lexi Wagner for three to tie it. Gets it to go. Tie ball game, 54-54. 1:43 to go.
Big shot from Lexi Wagner, squaring it up.
Huge three. Dansby drives to the top of the key. Decides to pull it out, guarded by Arnice. Double coverage there. Passes out to Miller. Wolf, wide open three. No good. Arnice is there. Struggle for it. Jump ball will go in favor of the Yellow Jackets. 1:24 to go. The pivotal moments in this game.
Both teams so evenly matched tonight.
Destiny Johnson out of the game. Only with 2 fouls, so maybe some injury issues. Dansby passes it inside. That one goes off a Tomcat, intended for Marley Wolf, the junior guard. 1:22 to go, tied at 54. Turnover and a foul against the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets. 1:20 to go in this game. Thiel now also in the bonus. We'll have 2 shots in the line for Destiny Merriweather to take lead.
This is some big shots for Destiny. This is where she struggles.
Merriweather from East High School, clocking in at 5'7", the senior forward. One of only 2 seniors on this team. Correction, 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Grace Adams, Destiny Johnson, and Destiny Merriweather, the 3 seniors on this team. 1:20 to go. Second shot from Merriweather, no good. And look who checks in, Destiny Johnson.
Perfect time to finish this game here.
Destiny Johnson has carried this team many a times, now needs her teammates to step up. And now she checks back in for the pivotal minute 20 to go to try and win this game against Waynesburg and come away with their 2nd conference win of the year. Pass to the far side to Marley Wolf. Up to the top of the key. Over to Dansby. Dansby goes to work, drives in with the left hand. That one short, rebounded by Johnson. Rips it away. This is why we need Destiny Johnson. Drives in with the right hand. Coast to coast. And then it will go! And one! Destiny Johnson. Who else? 58.7 to go. Destiny Johnson. 56-54. When you're having a bad night, big-time players step up in big games, in big situations. Johnson with an opportunity here from the foul line. Gets it to go, 57-54, 3-point lead, a pivotal point for Destiny Johnson. And Miller puts it up for 3 as Arnice hits the deck. They stop the play as there's a foul on the inside. A hard collision for Arnice on the floor. Man, God, that just makes me cringe a little bit.
Both teams leaving it all out there, though.
Oh, for sure, as you should in this close game. 57-54, a clutch bucket by Destiny Johnson.
Yeah, with just seconds checking into the game, 3-point play.
Just exactly what you think of a Destiny Johnson play. Rips the rebound away, says, I'm taking this thing to the rack, and she does. First shot, no good. Marley Wolf, 6.2 points per game. Playing in all 18 for the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets. Gets her 2nd shot. Good. Brings Waynesburg within 2, 57-55, and a full timeout. We'll step away from action. Stick around with 48.1 to go as Thiel leads by 2.
Lads and lasses, thank you for tuning in to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Feed your mind, feed your soul.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Jill, why don't you tell the class what you did this weekend?
Well, my dad and I went in search of some magical minnows and found a zillion of them in the stream from our lookout rock. Then my sister and I escaped from an evil slug king and went back to my super twig fort for safety. Then we told stories till it got dark, and the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Wow. Where were you, Jill?
We went to the forest. It's not that far away.
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
57-55. John Robbins joined by Justin Logan. 48.1 to go in the fourth quarter. As we figure out the scorers table on the far side. John Robbins, Justin Logan on WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Destiny Johnson picks up the inbound from Shayla Foster. They bring it across half court. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 40 seconds on the game clock. A 20-second or so difference, just a little bit under that. Foster inside to Johnson, drives in with the right hand, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Merriweather. And a 30-second timeout will stay here, but a pivotal timeout by Rob Clune. A beautiful play.
Good rebound there from Merriweather.
Yeah, even better. Great coaching play, but even better hustle by Destiny Merriweather, who's come up in big situations. I mean, you said sometimes in the clutch she could be a little bit, iffy, but man, she's really made some big plays coming down the stretch.
But she had it going all night with the rebounds. Now she's got the backdoor cuts going. Now this is a big diving effort rebound. Still her team another possession.
Absolutely, and those are the types of plays that you need when your best player isn't on. You need those other players to step up, and Merriweather's been that type of, I guess, number 2 player for this team.
Yeah.
I mean, not really on the scoreboard, but, she gets the rebounds. She, makes plays. I mean, she's dealing with that thumb injury, so the shooting's been, a little bit off, but that's not really her fault. That's just kind of the nature of the situation.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, the Destiny duo, my mistake.
Yeah, the Destiny duo, for sure. The 2 seniors, Merriweather and Johnson. Thiel sets up in kind of a block formation. Lexi Wagner to inbound. A lot of back cuts. Johnson gets it, flips it underneath to Lexi Wagner. Wide open layup, gets it to go! 59-55, 24 seconds left. Drives across the court. Wolf for 3, no good. Rebounded under the basket by Miller. A lot of contact underneath, 2 shots.
Yeah. Man, you can't give up that rebound.
59-55, Miller. If she misses, more than likely, pending some miracles, this thing is over, but she makes at least one. They're truly in this game with 16 seconds left. Miller gets it to go. 59-56, 16.3. Makes the second one. This game is truly hanging in the balance. Miller, good. Beautiful shots. Beautiful 3 throws. Foster, back to Johnson. Over back to Foster. Flips the court to Lexi Wagner. Gets it across half court. They ought not to foul. Here comes the coverage and a huge wrap-up by Dansby to draw that foul with 7.6 seconds left. A crucial mismanagement of the clock by the Yellow Jackets. Lexi Wagner. 2 foul shots here, and she puts this thing nearly out of reach. 1, Waynesburg still has a chance to tie it. Lexi dribbles, puts it up, off the front of the rim, no good. Now a chance to make it a 3-point game. 7.6 seconds to go.
Leaves the Waynesburg door wide open.
That one does fall. Waynesburg has an opportunity to tie it with 7.6 seconds to go. We'll step away here on WXTC. Thiel 60, Waynesburg 57, 7.6 to go.
When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love everything.
You guys, I love this song. I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Ugh! I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
And welcome back to WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania. John Robbins joined by Justin Logan. Dara Edwards back in the studio, making us sound good. 7.6 to go. Thiel leads by 3 after going 1 for 2 from the line. Lexi Wagner. This is some heart-wrenching basketball.
Yeah, I guess we can start getting used to this.
Yeah, we tend to do this type of thing, J-Lo.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more I can take of it. But both teams in the bonus, so any foul will end up in 2 shots. Waynesburg has an opportunity to tie it with a 3. They get their shooters out there. Wolf, Dansby, Miller, definitely some of the few that they're more powerful shooters. Wolf fighting to get open, 7 seconds left, clock ticking. Robeson drives in, crosses over, that one stripped away. And foul against Destiny Johnson. 2 shots. Now, what's the thought here for Waynesburg? Do you shoot, try to make the first one and then just brick the second one to get the rebound? Or, you know, I guess it completely varies on what the first shot goes. Arnice checks into the game after being a little banged up early. Robeson.
An unexpected IQ play from Destiny Johnson down. You're up 3. I'll take the foul any day.
First shot is good, so we'll see what the idea is here. Timeout. Waynesburg will stay here with 2.6 to go. They might try and miss it.
Yeah.
And get the
I think you have to. You have to.
There's not enough time left with 2.6 to go.
Yeah.
You're right, J-Lo.
Yeah, go ahead. I was trying to, for the fans at home, if you don't understand, this is a perfect foul by Destiny Johnson, up 3 points in the double bonus. You can only hit two free throws in the double bonus, so perfect foul there.
And it truly makes it a gamble if you want to break it off the backboard, because now they got Destiny Johnson in. In all honesty, it wouldn't hurt to check in like a Jess Wagner or a Scavidio to get some size underneath in that lane, but in all honesty, you have Merriweather and Johnson down there, so that's not a bad combo to have go against anybody. But you know, maybe if you're thinking some size, but you don't want to tip it out of bounds. You kind of just want to take it and hold on to it and burn the rest of this clock. Waynesburg trying to force overtime. Robeson with 1 foul shot. See what they do here. Puts it up, decides to go for it, and they're down by 1. Johnson gets it in to Foster, and she's fouled with 1.2 to go. 1.2 to go, 60-59. Shayla Foster going to the line to try and put this one within 3. She makes both. It's a 3-point ball game. Johnson and Merriweather are told to get back to try and just guard from a long ball 3. Foster, the first shot, does not fall. Leaves the door open for Waynesburg to win this thing.
Free
Timeout.
throws. Been a killer. Shayla struggles at the free throw line. Merriweather 0 for 5 tonight.
1.2 to go. 60-59. So Foster, now it's one more shot to make it a 2-point game, but at this point, I mean, the only shot that Waynesburg can really take is a half-court heave.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's nothing much really else you can do. Waynesburg is out of timeouts. Thiel has 1 left, but really at this point, it doesn't matter. I presume Johnson and Merriweather and Arnice and Wagner, Lexi Wagner that is, will get back. No, they will send Destiny Johnson underneath the basket. That's the only lone Tomcat along with Shayla Foster. Merriweather moves up to the 3-point line. Wagner's there. 1.2 to go, 60-59. Foster puts it up. That one, no good, but that's even better. Johnson gets the rebound and clinches the victory for the Tomcats.
All game, folks.
She checks in with about 1:20 to go, goes coast to coast, and puts the Tomcats up for good and wins it 60-59. Who else is going to get it done? Destiny Johnson. What a finish to this one, an instant classic here on WXTC 88.1 FM. What a game we had here tonight. J-Lo, man, just an emotional back and forth game in that second half. Waynesburg really pulled their energy back and tried to make it a game, and boy, they gave Thiel a run for their money, and Thiel pulls away for their third victory of the year, 2nd in the PAC.
Yeah, for a game like this, 2 teams like this, you kind of knew it was going to get close at some point. But what better way to finish? The best rebounder in the pack seals the game with the clutch rebound at the free throw line, the clutch three-point play. Man, Destiny Johnson, what a talent she is. Big win from Thiel.
A massive win, and man, they move into the last kind of phase of their season with, Destiny Johnson trying to finish out her career the right way. I mean, she's done everything for this program this year, but tonight she relied on her teammates and relied on Destiny Merriweather, Lexi Wagner, Shayla Foster, Gianna Arnice, to name a few, and boy, she really stepped up tonight. They really stepped up tonight and provided a special moment for Destiny Johnson to pull away and get the win for the Thiel Tomcats. Amazing night. Thiel 60, Waynesburg 59. J-Lo, any final thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, these past two games, this Thiel team is used to giving up a lot of points. Right now, these past two games, they're buckling down on the defensive end. This is good signs for a young team heading to the back of the end of their season, getting ready for the next season.
Once again, Thiel 60, Waynesburg 59. Signing off, John Robbins with Justin Logan and Dara Edwards in the studio. Thank you for listening tonight. An instant classic on WXTC 88.1 FM, Greenville, Pennsylvania.